There are three good habits that I always do every single day that take me away from this self mastery journey in general. From those kinds of habits like meditation, gratitude journaling, exercising, although I like doing all of these, sometimes I need just time apart from these good habits so that I'm not one of those self improvement sigma alpha males who just doesn't have any kind of life of its own, who doesn't have any kind of an identity. And so I just go ahead and do some boxing. So I watched this one guy. His name is Tony Jeffries. He is a ex-Olympic medalist. I think he has won like two Olympic medals. Then I learned some Italian, which I basically just like read 3 pages of like this like 200 long uh, PDF document that I downloaded like a year ago almost. Yeah, and I haven't finished it yet. And then I go ahead and I read some manga, which right now is Berserk. I normally just watch anime, but I decided to switch it up right now. The reason why I do all of these each and every single day is because boxing, just fitness in general, and because I just want to, learn how to protect myself and stuff like that. And plus, I have also a couple of friends in real life with whom I spar on every time we see each other, for those who know. Then I learn Italian just for the sake of learning it. In the future, when I'll have all the money, I plan on to move on. I plan on to spend most of my yearly time in southern countries like like Italy, like Greece, like Spain, France, Portugal, and all of these other countries. And I'll spend basically the entire winter over there. And so I just want to learn all of these foreign languages. Of course, I'm gonna learn Greek at some point, but it's not gonna be anytime soon. I just want to get myself involved in the Romance languages because if you just learn one of them, then the rest will follow just like domino. Of course, Italian and Spanish are very similar. Of course, I'll have some struggling with Portuguese and French, but that will be nothing special. I can learn all of those languages in just a span of like 5 years, which is nothing. Which actually unintentionally brought me to the main focus point of this video. And then I read manga. I'm just gonna quickly complete this. I read manga just for the social intelligence, just so that I learn how to deal with like social situations, how to handle them better and stuff like that. And yeah, and of course, when you do all three of these habits each and every single day, and on top of that, you also read a lot of books in your free time, and you also watch a lot of long form educational videos, you don't really have that much time to do it in your free time, do you? Especially if you're a school student. And so, I struggle a lot with this. And the daily routine that I have during the weekends is that I just complete all of these with no difficulty. But since school is in the way, and I really want to continue with my learning Italian journey with with learning how to box, even though I can't really do it on right there, but I just watch a video. I really want to continue reading manga. I need to fit those into my tight schedule in school, meaning that whenever I have a free lesson, I instantly take the opportunity to read some manga or to just catch up with the newest boxing video and stuff like that. Or yeah, I just sometimes don't even have the opportunity to do that, so I just do them during the breaks. And I managed to complete them each and every single time. And let me tell you, until like a couple of days ago, it was so stressful to complete all of those. Now, don't get me wrong, it is a lot of fun to watch them, and it is a really fulfilling time of my day to learn all of those words, all of those moves, all of those conversation topics, all of the new culture references and stuff like that. But like when you're on a tight schedule, so like basically when the teachers constantly throw exams on you for no apparent reason just because you go to a secondary language school and you are meant to study 3 hours every single day for some bullshit degree that that you will never even use in your entire life. But since it's a secondary language school, you must shit yourself and just yeah. I won't continue ranting, but you understand my point. But then as the stress continued to pile up and pile up, and the teachers demanded more and more and more of our mental energy, I just felt something very interesting. I just sat down in my chair and I just stopped feeling that negative energy of me feeling stressed because I didn't want to rush any of these because I w- this stressful energy that I was not gonna complete them. So I just sat down in the class and I just detached from ego and I started thinking from the point of view of my desired reality. And I thought to myself, does he stress about these kinds of things? Of course he doesn't. He has infinite time to do this. And then I realized something so interesting. If you just look at the calendar and you look at all of the different days that are in there, and and I know and I know this will apply to you because you're on self mastery just like I am. You're improving each and every single day in your wealth, health, and relationships. So if you're like so even if you're still like 25 years old, you're most likely gonna live for the next 80 to 90 years if I'm being honest. And since I'm almost 18, I'm gonna live for like the next 90 years probably also. So just like think about it. I'm in the trenches right now, but soon enough I'm gonna leave them. And I'm gonna be and I'm gonna have so much free time. And even now, I don't even realize it, but I have so much free time in the afternoon. I have over 5 hours to read, to do all of the healthy habits. And yet I I stress so much about not being able to complete them when I'm at school. I could easily just fit the Italian, the boxing, and reading manga in my afternoon routine, but I just don't. Because I'm so efficient, I'm so time efficient that I just managed to complete them, even at school. And so, this drastic point of view that I was just stressing myself for nothing, because I already had enough time. Because think about it, stress is an entirely mental thing. No one is forcing you to do the habits that you're doing right now. No one is, there is no pressure, there is no worry. It is all just you. Even the deadlines, yeah, I know that there will be at least one person in the comment sections that will type something like, but what if my boss gives me these tight deadlines to complete them? Well, just look at the daily habits that you do each and every single day. Do you scroll on social media? Do you play video games? Do you fap instead of actually pouring that strong energy of yours into productivity? Just answer those questions for yourself. And there are no truths in your subconscious mind other than what your subconscious mind accepts as true. Meaning that the idea of stress is just an idea. It is not a true. You made that up and now it is haunting you. Right? And so if you just realize this, that you have actually way more time than you think you have, if you just zoom out on all of the days, and when you also take into the fact that you are different from the 99% of people, that you are destined for something even greater than any of your people that have lived before you in your bloodline, than any of your parents, your grandparents, your grandparents, any of them, you're destined for more because you're watching videos like these and you're willing to take action. So I know that you'll surpass all of them, right? You so you will have even more time. You will have even more free time than them if you just put in the work and you log in for like 2 years. Just 2 years, and you'll be able to live off in Italy for the rest of your life. If you're like 14 right now, dude, if you just put in the work for 2 years to learn a single skill, whether it is trading, affiliate marketing, a personal brand like I'm doing, or dropshipping, or it can be also a real life business. Like, I don't know, making woodwork, making benches, I don't know. It can be truly anything. If you just lock in for 2 years and you level up your willpower, your discipline, your productivity, your resiliency, your stoicism, and all these skills, then you will have even more free time than the 99% of people. You won't have to work for 40 hours every single week, but for four, you'll have 10 times more time off than literally the 99% of people. So there's no stress. That stress is not yours. It is from the entity that is living off of you. But that is a topic for a whole nother video. Just so you know, everywhere that someone doesn't benefit, someone else benefits. So just think about those kinds of people that are benefiting from you right now. And also those kinds of factors that you cannot see right now. Just think about them. How much joy they see in you, literally ruining yourself with negative feelings when you could be instead channeling those feelings into something greater, and you don't realize this superpower. You have so much potential. There's no worry. There's no stress. You're putting all of that stress on yourself. And if you cannot control yourself, then how are you supposed to control your reality? How do you expect to achieve all of the goals that you have? That's the real question. But I know that you can solve it. I know that you can overcome anything that you so desire with enough time and with enough emotional charge. I know that you can do it because I've done it myself. Bro, I am the type of person that spent almost 10,000 hours, or even more than that, on YouTube over the course of 13 years. 13 years. That's just insane, isn't it? So, yeah, if I manage to climb out of this hell, then of course you can too. And here's something even better, right? You realize that this life that you're living right now as an ego is just a test, you know? You're just a small droplet in a sea of infinite time. You realize that, right? Because when you die, there's no hell, there's no heaven. You have to remember that from inside, we are all the same collective infinite intelligence. We are the same subconscious mind. We are just part of God's imagination. So when we die and our physical body ceases to exist, we are basically like water bottles, you know? We are different from the outside, but the same from the inside. That's why we can understand each other, even if we are from completely different cultures, because emotion is the language of the subconscious mind. Meaning that, yeah, we just understand each other perfectly all the time. I could be speaking my mother tongue and you will still understand me, because you would see my hand movements, you would see my gesticulation, my mimics, and stuff like that, so you would understand me. And so, you need to realize that we are just a part of God's imagination, and God is infinite. That's why He's often referred to as the infinite intelligence, the most high infinite frequency. That's what He is. So, there's no time with Him. So, if you die, then you would just go back to being a part of Him, and you literally live forever. So there's truly just no worry. There's nothing to worry about. You put that stress on yourself because you have high expectations of yourself, which is good. But you need to learn how to manage that stress and channel it instead into your productive work. And you need to realize that that fear of you not being able to complete that work is not yours. It is just that entity, like I described earlier, trying to control you and trying to get you back into your old, undesired reality. That's just it. So zoom out on your life and realize just how meaningless it is to feel the stress. You have so much time, and especially if you're watching videos like these, which I know you're destined for success because, dude, you have such a great future ahead of yourself, and I'm genuinely so happy for you. You are destined for success, and don't let anyone change that belief in your subconscious mind, because it will come true, and you will thank me a year or possibly even less down the line, or even 2 years. I don't know. It depends on your own conviction, on your own discipline, on your own emotionally charged thoughts and stuff like that. But yeah, I know that you'll make it. So please stop stressing over stupid things that no, not stupid, because they are healthy habits that help you become the best possible version of yourself that you can become in this life. But you understand what I'm trying to say. That stress is stupid, but those habits aren't. So put that stupid energy and channel it the right way into the good habits. Okay? Whew, my timeless reader, you are in for a ride when you apply this mindset. You have so much free time, and yeah, you're spending it on things that destroy you, which is okay because now you can fix it. So remember, patience, willpower, stoicism, and discipline, brother, and emotional control, brother. That's what you need to develop. If you want to learn about healthy habits that will guarantee you success in the long term and in the short term by mending your mental health and bringing you on the right path, no matter what, no matter the life test, no matter the goal, then I highly suggest that you should go check out Timeless Reader's Mindsets in the description. It is truly something life changing, and you would be an absolute fool to miss out, especially with the discount that is happening over there right now. And with that being said, thank you very much for watching this video, and remember, no one is better at being you